Hello everyone and welcome to the 2020 AB Youth Media Project Awards. Hopefully by now you guys have seen the categories and nominations, but if you didn't then hopefully you aren't mad when you get snubbed. So this ceremony will consist of 10 awards, 3 presented by judges, 5 by video from special guests, and then finally 1 from the AB Youth Media Project's founder, Patrick Snow. So, as Patrick said before, if you win, go up to the podium and give a speech if you like, and we'll give you your award later. And if the winner is not here, then we'll just move on to the next award. And before we start, though, I'd just like to give a quick thanks to Pat and Mark. I really appreciate your help in making this possible. And after they graciously awarded me the Communications Scholarship at ABRHS Award Night, which I'm forever thankful for, I knew these awards needed to return, as I wasn't going to leave Acton TV without giving others recognition as well. Okay, first, Nikhil will be presenting the award for Rookie of the Year. So give it up for Nikhil.
Hello. Usually you would expect rookies to not do much their first year, spending most time standing around watching others than actually contributing. However, that has never been the case at Acton TV, and this year was no exception. Some were only there for 1 or 2 meetings before the ABYMP was put on hold. They still made an impact, creating an entire short film in the few hours that they had in the studio. While many members like myself are leaving this year, it's clear that the AB Youth Media Project will thrive next season and beyond, as new faces will continue to produce quality content. So the nominations are Aran Kalra, Alex Lee, Jason Fitzgerald, and the winner is Alex Lee.
In true Alex fashion, thanks.
Our next speaker is Rohan Singh.
Hi, I'm Rohan Singh, and I'll be presenting the award for Best Supporting Actor. So, some of you might remember Rat from Spy Without a Tie, or Fidget Spinner Guy from the Sean video. Both of these characters are on screen for only one scene, yet they leave an impression far deeper than their main counterpart. So, to recognize roles like that, we decided to create this category. This was the hardest category to narrow down since so many people were eligible, and the acting in the AB Youth Media Project has been great this year, and will only continue to improve next season. Okay, so it's time for the nominations. Christoph Conley for Agent Hellerman, Director's Cut, Valerie Langlois for Screenagers' Endless Tussle, Michael Flom for Fear Can Tig, Eater of Souls, James Guthline for Boo Boo Bubba Bear, and Kobe Formaggio for Pirates. And the winner is Valerie Langlois for Screenagers' Endless Tussle. Congratulations.
Roses are red, violets are blue, smartphones look safe, but who knows what they'll do.
Alright, next up we have Eric G. to present the award for Best Choreographer.
Thank you, Adam. Hello, my name is Eric G. Today I'll be presenting the award for Best Choreographer. Ever since Season 1 of the AB Youth Media Project, there have been scenes that require a lot of movement of the actors, typically fight scenes. So since there is a category for camera placement and movement with Best Director, it made sense to have Best Choreographer, which judges how the actors moved in the scene. If you remember the Fighting in Black Market Material prequel and look at some of the stuff put out this year, it looks vastly different. In a good way, of course. Hopefully the choreography in Season 5 continues to improve and be taken in new directions, or else me and Adam might have to come back and make BMM 5 to show you how it's done, which you don't want that to happen. Okay, nomination time. They are Noah Ford for Knife Fight, Sebastian Corp for Agent Hellerman Director's Cut, Teddy Jensen Fellows for Teddy's Spaghetti Dancing 2, and finally, Sisman Kecking, Jason Fitzgerald, Aaron Kalra, Nikita Mitch, and Thomas Nickel for The Cure. And the winner is Noah Ford. Congratulations, Noah.
Thank you. This is a really high honor to win Best Choreographer. I really appreciate it. Alright, so now before we get to the video presentations, I'll be presenting the winners of the fan vote survey.
Oh, yeah.
So, unlike the AB Youth Media Project Awards, winners for this can be picked from any season, and they had the input of everybody, not just a panel of judges. So while there's no certificate for these, be proud if you won or worked on any of these projects, as these were the favorites of the past 4 seasons. So in total, 18 AB Youth Media Project members, fans, and creators voted on this. Alright, so the first category we have is Favorite Debater. At second place, we have Ben Sturgeon, and at first place, we have me, Adam Ford. Next, we have Most Confusing Film. So I don't know if this is necessarily a great one to win, but second place was Ideal Fight Scene, but the winner is A Moment of Bruh. Good job, Trevor. Alright, so next up is Favorite Season. So this one kind of went back and forth for a while. It was looking like Season 2 was going to win, but a late push of 3 votes ended up getting Season 3 the victory, or 50% of the total. So for Favorite Series, now this one is kind of tough because Acting TV is known for a lot of a good series, and there were a lot of different votes. But second place winner was Agent Hellerman, but the clear and obvious winner was BMM. Alright, so now we have Favorite Character. So maybe this category was a little too specific because we had a 6-way tie for first place, with each winner getting 2 votes. So these were Kyle Osborne from Cooking with Kyle, Max Hellerman from Agent Hellerman, Trevor Brownhill from the A Moment Of series, Rat from The Spy Without a Tie, Muscular Matthew, and finally Salty Steve. So finally we have Favorite Film, and this was actually a 2-way tie, which I was pretty surprised about. And the winners of this was Max Hellerman Oblivion and The Spy Without a Tie, getting 3 votes apiece. Alright, now we can go into our first video presentation.
Hello, fellow colleagues. My name is Stephen Goulet. Currently, I'm busy working on the principal photography for Black Market Material, the feature film up and coming, but I thought I'd drop in and present the award for Best Short Film. Every project produced by the AB Youth Media Project would technically be considered a short film, but for this category, a film must be under 2 minutes, or about pi times the length of Salty Steve. With so little time, it can be hard to create a compelling and complete story. But this season, that's never been a problem. Every short film produced this year has stood out in one way or another, whether in its creative storytelling or strong editing. While they may have only been filmed in a day, they've remained memorable months after their release. Alright, time for the nominations. They are Any Final Regrets, We Have the Solution, Dark Roast, The Cure, and A Moment of Bruh. And the winner is... This is empty. Dark Roast. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Sean Nelson, and today I will be presenting the award for Best Editor. Usually, after filming ends, almost everyone goes home, ready for the next project. But one person in particular does not go home after that. The editor. They make sense of whatever jumbled clips they get, turning those clips into a finished project. In the beginning of AB Youth Media Project, it was mostly Patrick Snow who edited all the clips. But during Season 2, things began to change. People like Kobe Formaggio and myself, we began to edit the videos that we produced and we scripted. making our own visions and our own ideas into the editing to make it exactly what we had imagined, or even better. Today, almost every single person knows how to edit and has very good skills, and so that's why we have this award. Anyways, here are the nominations. Valerie Langlois for I'm Doing Fine. Sam Keller for the Humanities Simulation Project. Victor Mujat for Requiem for a Corpse. Trevor Brownhill for A Moment of Bruh. And once again, Victor Mujat for Screenager's Endless Tussle. And without further ado, the winner is Trevor Brownhill with A Moment of Bruh. Congratulations, Trevor.
So, without further ado, I'm going to present you guys with the sequel to A Moment of Bruh. If that ain't a bruh moment, I don't know what is.
Hi, I'm Daniel Poulton, and I'll be presenting the award for Best Actor. Is knowing all your lines good enough for an AB Youth Media Project film? Maybe it was at one point in time, but as the seasons have gone on, the bar here at Acting TV has been raised. A good script can only go so far as the actors who read them, and this year, no good script was undone by a poor performance. Whether in somber films like I'm Doing Fine, or outlandish comedies like Requiem for a Corpse, the acting here at Acting TV has only gotten better, and will likely continue to improve next season as well. Without further ado, here are the nominations. Max Cohen for Pirates, Sebastian Corp for An Apple a Day, Teddy Jensen Fellows for The Humanities Simulation Project, Catherine Snow for Overactive Imagination, and Elizabeth Drum for Screenagers, Endless Tussle. And the winner is Catherine Snow for Overactive Imagination. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Parth Lagu, and I'll be presenting the award for Best Writer in the AB Youth Media Project. Now, see, for these past few years, films in the AB Youth Media Project have mostly been comedies, relying on a so bad it's good mentality. Now, with the group's talent at an all-time high, we're seeing more intense dramas coming out of the AB Youth Media Project, and films more about serious issues. And even though we had some comedies released this year, they didn't always rely on the so bad it's good mentality that had plagued scripts in the past. Now, with that being said, let's move on to our nominations. First nomination goes to Valerie Langlois for I'm Doing Fine. Second nomination goes to Victor Muhat in Requiem for a Corpse. Our third nomination goes to Adarsh Karthikeyan for Humanity Simulation Project. Our fourth nomination will go to Victor for Fear Cantig, Eater of Souls. Congrats on 2, Victor. And our fifth and final nomination goes to Kobe Formaggio for Screenagers, Endless Tussle. Congrats to all those who were nominated, but our winner is Victor Muhat in Requiem for a Corpse. Congrats, Victor.
Congrats, Victor.
Hi, I'm Aiden Kears, and I will be presenting the award for Best Director. Directing can be a challenge. I know because on set I've been very difficult to work with. Directors can't overwork their crew with unnecessary takes, but they need to leave enough clips for the editor. They have to do justice in realizing the writer's vision, while simultaneously adhering to whatever budget or time frame the producer has agreed upon. This season has had plenty of good directors and will continue to even as its roster changes. Alright, here are the nominations. Valerie Langlois for I'm Doing Fine. Sam Keller for The Humanities Simulation Project. Kobe Formaggio for Dark Roast. Victor Mujat for Screenagers, Endless Tussle. And Kobe Formaggio for Pirates. And the winner is Valerie Langlois for I'm Doing Fine.
Thanks. This film is pretty important to me, and it got me into my college, so that's cool.
So I was asked to once again award a Patrick Snow Award, which is something I was commissioned by Adam to do, and I actually gave it to him last year. It's supposed to be for someone who has made a large impact at AB Youth Media, even if they're not sort of the person that you mostly see like in front of the camera a lot of the time. And I really don't like giving awards because I don't like being in a situation of trying to pick one person out of other people, because it's like awkward because everybody brings something to the table and every single person here is an asset, and yeah, so it's hard. But this year I thought about someone who has been. I thought about somebody who's been behind the scenes helping out with every single project, and I was like, I think I got to give it to Sam Keller. So Sam, you are the recipient of the Patrick Snow Award. Congratulations! Thank you for helping literally everybody out on everything. You even helped design some of this setup in advance of the party to make sure that everything would be working, and you help out with all of our lighting stuff brilliantly. And thank you for always being awesome. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Pat. It's an honor. And I'd also like to thank Teddy, because he's been doing a lot of that stuff too. So that's it.
Good job, Deb.
The AB Youth Media Project started in March of 2017. You were, for everybody here who doesn't know, here's a random little story. When I first started at Acton TV, I was asked to do a career speakers event at the high school, and I was there with like 3 kids, and one of them was Ben Sturgeon.
Hi, I'm old.
And I asked Ben what kinds of stuff he was into, and he talked a little bit about stop motion and also just kind of being interested in trying a lot of different stuff out related to like cameras and movies and stuff like that. And I was like, I had been thinking about different ways in that like I could potentially organize something, because AB Youth Media Project didn't exist yet. I was just this employee at Acton TV who was charged with doing like education type stuff. And I asked Ben, like, do you think you would come to the studio to do stuff like that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll try it out. A lot of the first people who started at AB Youth Media were brought by Ben. A lot of the format was worked out with Ben. So yeah, that's a little thing. Just if anybody here, whether a newcomer or from the very beginning, has enjoyed being at AB Youth Media Project, I would say we should give Ben Sturgeon a huge round of applause right now for kind of being the one who started it all. And here I am, 3.5 years later, and
You've met all these fine folks.
I have. Ben, would you like to say a few words about AB Youth Media? Mr. Ben Sturgeon, everyone.
Okay, so I'm not really the type of person to, say some words, like say, oh yeah, we did great this year. I always usually come across and say like some kind of joke, like, why did the chicken cross the road, something to lighten the mood. But I think I should just put that aside for now. These past few years have been great. Seeing a lot of folks leave has been heartbreaking, Meeting all of you is something I actually come here to do. Honestly, my first years in high school, I barely talked to anyone. I barely really went out of my way to get out of my shell, and I usually just stayed home because I didn't really think that I brought anything to the table. But after meeting all of you, I have really decided to break out of my shell. I've talked to people more, I've interacted, I've actually met like a ton of new faces, seen everyone's different points of view. And it's really helped me be the person I am today. And I know that I helped start this, but from the bottom of my heart, I gotta say this. Thank you. Let's keep this going, okay?
Oh, all right. So, yeah, on that note, thank you so much, Ben. That was beautiful. this is the biggest class of people who have ever been graduating at a single time in AB Youth Media, so it seems appropriate that I say something about that. But the more I thought about it, I decided, I don't really want to say goodbye, because I'm not considering this like, oh, you're gone and we're never going to see you again. Maybe some of you I won't ever see again. You're all going off to various different paths and various new stuff in your life, but you're always welcome. Saturdays at Acton TV, there will always be a place for you. And we'll continue to do stuff like this. I'm even thinking now about something I might plan for in December, depending on what things are like. Some kind of little reunion party type thing, where you can come and check out the work that everybody's doing. And anytime that you're home or in the area, just stop by to Acton TV. You are always welcome. And we might not see your face around as much, but this is always going to be your home. I also have, which I'll show you guys, don't leave without one. I have these little gifts for all of the people who are seniors and up, and including you too, Ben, because you were here right at the beginning, that I'm gonna put out there. And yeah, it's so good to see all of you. I'm so happy that I'm getting to see a lot of these faces before you go off to college, and I'm so sorry that your first semester of college is under such weird circumstances. And I hope that everything just goes smoothly and well, and that you have a great time, and that you come back to Acton TV often, because we'll always have new stuff for you to do. Likely there will be some kind of absurd, ridiculous, embarrassing character for you to play that somebody will have written also, so you always have that to look forward to. And I don't have too much else to say, except to echo really what Ben said. I don't think I could say it any better. Thank you. Thank you for all being here and coming back and making all these amazing films. This video that I put together that I've been working on this past week has got me so nostalgic. It's 26 minutes long, and it's the complete unabridged history of Acton TV, and it includes clips of every single thing you've done. And looking back on it, I was like, holy cow. Like, every once in a while at Acton TV, there's days where everybody's doing a bunch of stuff, and then there's days where everybody's just kind of slow and hanging out and it's not super productive. But seeing all of your films back to back to back to back to back, every single one of your faces popping up in these various different places and recurring characters, this is like whole endeavor has succeeded beyond anything that I imagined that it would. And it brought me such joy to see it, and I can't wait to make another one in like another couple of years with a million new things, and I expect to see all of your faces in it too. Even the couple of people who are new today, like come back, come try AB Youth Media when if and when you're around. But yeah, I didn't write down my thoughts because I didn't know what to write down to say. I just kind of wanted to speak from the heart and talk about how much this all means to me. It's the best part of my job. It's the best part of my week. And like I said, I can't wait to see all of your faces again and again at Acton TV. It's always your home. Yeah, I have, I don't want you all like to be like just, oh, okay, like go home now. We're going to hang out. I've got some water and sodas and other stuff over here in this area and snacks for people to have and stuff. And anybody who has any special requests from AB Youth Media history, I'll put it up here on the projector for people who arrived earlier and saw. I had a little bit of that video playing of the full 26 minutes, so we'll check out some of that. And then seniors, don't leave without your gifts. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I could sit here and ramble forever because I love AB Youth Media and I love doing it. And I don't want to spend the entire time just everybody listening to me talking about it, even though I could. Every single person here has added something to the table, and I am so happy and grateful for every single one of you who are here. And yeah, thank you.